afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda, Reich, Defender of the Fatherland. We are here to an exciting 1 vs 1 on Feynman will approach. Between the north, we got Oblivion fighting for the Oberkommando West, Germany, and the 19th Panzer Division versus in the east or south, we got here Burasj fighting for the Soviet Union and the 101st Rifle Division. We've got here Firestorm, Breakthrough, and Luftwaffe ground forces for Oblivion with 3 infantry bulletins, 2 of them for Obersoldaten specifically, versus Burasj's shock rifle, Soviet industry, and mechanized support with bulletins for the infantry, including 1 for an increased range on the RPG-43 anti-tank grenade, one of the recent ones added here, by the way, with the War Spoilers update. As bunch of bulletins were actually added to the 4 regional armies. The Brits don't get anything, I do believe, but the Oberkommando West of Wehrmacht, the Soviets and the Americans do get a few extra here. I think they're sort of more specifically minded towards armoured tank destroyers and the likes there, specifically blowing up tanks. We've got Kuban here, here's the first engagement there. Most of the guns versus the AD-34, they're mounted in the back of the Kubelwagen. Sturm Pioneers, they're setting up a bit of fire, heading southwards towards the fuel point. Most of the Russians as themselves focusing towards the northern fuel point. No sign of sandbags here, a bit of barbed wire from the Russian players. Kuban moving towards the centre, not further pursuing there. Also noting an early special rifle command here from Burasj, but he has yet to actually make use of it. They've got a second conscript there arriving here southwards, and there we go, M3A1 on the way there. A very solid counter to the Kuban, also something that can overall do a lot of damage to the Oberkommando West in the early game, due to an overall lack of Panzerfausts and any other sort of measures to sort of quickly put a stop to it. So well-handled M3A1 in the early game is quite potent when utilised versus the Oberkommando West and can do a lot of damage. There we go, another engagement being set up here in the north. No engineering fire here from the Fultz Grenadiers, the Carnot casing up. I think you simply just break off. They do not try to fight it out here with the Germans and pull back towards their comrades in arms here, the conscripts. Down south, sandbags up here already. But best the Kuban in this case works out. M3A1 arrives. The White Scout cars, I believe, was known there. On the American side, was provided to the Russians via Lend-Lease. One of many vehicles that were provided to the Russians during Lend-Lease. And the British also provided a bunch of them as well. They're not so much Lend-Lease, just sort of gifted them. I suppose there's sort of more of a sense there. More British equipment than American equipment, though. I think they actually received a bunch of Stuarts from the British through that as well. A little fun fact there. Scout car heading northwards there. Conscripts need to consider falling back here. They are taking quite some punishing loss there to the Russian infantry. There you go. Rushing hit the M3A1 ready to blast away with this 50 caliber. There you go. Engineers firing in from the side. No flamethrowers there, but overall still to have the up advantage here. The Volkswagen caught in bad situations, bad position. The 50 caliber there on the M3A1 really doing a lot of damage alongside the engineers inside there. The conscripts themselves helping as well. They'll need to retreat. We got another engagement down south here. Caught on the wrong side of the sandbag. Jump in there. And the conscripts forced away there. The Kuban not helping out. And there we go. Continue fighting here. Trying to round, avoiding the 50 caliber machine gun. The problem is they can only do so for so long. Plus, the engineers inside can still do a lot of damage. There we go. Another focus squad there arriving for Oblivion. But in this case, does not further pursue. But almost veterans who won there already. He can even repair it right now there. Nothing happening there. We got field infirmary up there for Burasj, and nothing further from a special rifle command. No penal troops or a sniper. There you go. Actually does not capture, instead decides to pounce on the Fultz. Decides to go for more damage rather than trying to go for the resources a bit. 30 caliber there mounted on the back of it. But it looks like he's going to try and flank it in to catch the Kubelwagen decide on knocking that out. That's only one way as well. If he can get that in the early game, they'll try to help. Plus the Sturmpanzers themselves. Ooh, he goes to the Sturmpanzers as well. Instead, maybe using Kuban there's the obvious target, but actually going for the rotation target, which is the Sturm Pioneers. Close there, close. Still 5 kills. Veterans running in the early game here on the M3A1. Quite a bit of damage there, and of course can repair to further, allow to fight on further on. Should actually do that. I think that would be a really good choice there. Troops reinforcing. We've got a Academy on the way for Oblivion. We also got a truck, but that's nothing happening there. Could be mechanized, could be Bell Group headquarters. Fultz goes moving up there, going to sort of group up into a larger force, make it a bit harder for them if they want to do anything there. And he's still not repairing it. I mean, he could have repaired it while taking the point there. It looks like he's actually want to do it in a safer spot there, plus of course reinforces engineers. So I suppose that is very much an option. In fact, upgrading as well to just further increase the damage he can get out of the M3A1. Flamethrowers, and is certainly quite a potent and common combo to see if players do go for. There you go. Mass infantry assault there from Oblivion. 15 Fultz Grenadiers all in all, marching towards it. Sandbags being ducked down there. But at the same time, does mean he can't project his force elsewhere on the map. So while he's making a very strong push for the fuel, he is leaving the rest of the map quite open there for Burasj to seize. More sandbags from him, by the way. He's really thorough with the sandbags for the most part. Except there for some reason. Then again, you might have figured, it's going to be very difficult to make any use of it without, giving the opponent an upper hand. But right here, overall, he's making pretty good use of it so far. There goes Scout Car Fox moving up here again. Heavy cover means actually the Scout Car will have the advantage. The flamethrowers actually get a damage bonus versus units in heavy cover. It's right there charging in and of course pushing them about. Just then heavy cover makes it only even easier since there's basically a pot there they're going to try and stick to, and there they go, forced away. Vicious motorized assault there from Burasj. Fulton is their next target here, and there we go. Could even see a wipe there if he's not careful, but there we go. Close, but no cigar. Still, overall, that was a lot of Fulton's run off there. Almost 52 there on the engineers as well. Again, pop out, repair a bit there. Meanwhile, on the south country, they're trying to set up more sandbags in case for the conscript. We do have anti-tank grenades here ready, the RPG-43. Whoa! That's the first I've seen that one happen. Didn't even connect, apparently. Sergey missed. Sergey, how could you miss? Those, they seek on targets somehow. You missed. How could you do it, Sergey? I am disappointed in you, and so is Stalin. Sturmpire shouting in the constant need to retreat now, but meanwhile, though, we are seeing that Burasj is more or less guarding map control here. We got mechanized right up there, so he'll probably go for the looks to sort of initially push there, maybe a Puma, but either way, he's going to get something that can put a lot of hurt there on the M301. And there we go, repairing it, fixing it up. Nothing further here from Burasj. Not seeing any tech up, Strafniki or a sniper, nothing there for him. Stealth Scout kind of being fixed up. It has been, I think, quite a really solid investment for him.
Shock troops can now be used to crush the enemy.
Need to get moving, and we got shock rifle chosen. It seems like shock rifle is acting a bit of a returning, a bit of a renaissance all of a sudden. Seeing it a lot more, so out of the blue, having not seen it really being utilized in some time. But now it seems like just a lot of players are beginning to use it more and more. Which probably means the meta game is beginning to swing back in that direction. There you go, catching the force again as they're trying to set up here, but there you go, McKenna played spot, and there you go, nice shot there. Scout car down, abandoned in this case, but probably won't make it. There you go, he wrecks it himself to ensure it does not fall into the Germans' hands. He wants to make absolutely sure of that. Luke's on the way as well now here for Oblivion, that's going to further some pressure. Shock moving up there with the PP-841s. Submachine guns, conscious force bit back here by the advance of the German Fultz Grenadiers. His team is very keen on just sort of these mass movements, no doctrine from Oblivion, no breakthrough, no Luftwaffe ground force, no nothing there. Getting caught here and quickly pushed off the field. Map control still overwhelmingly Burasj at the moment. He's also got the victory point lead there over Oblivion. Fulls the fine way. Going down the shock troops, got Conquer running as well there. Grenade off, does a bit of damage there. Heinz stumbles over. His back blown to bits. And there we go. Luke's Aufklärungspanzer arriving there for Oblivion. Kuhlwagen and Sturmpire sending rats southwards there. Because they've been caught by the Kugelwagen and the Sturmpioniere. They're going to need some support there, otherwise I fear for their survival. Then all running forwards. I'm not entirely sure which hoping to do that. I'm guessing he might have hoped to sort of freak out Oblivion and cause retreat, but in this case it didn't do much there. In fact, only made it easier there. Meanwhile, here, constant on the fire from the looks, taking damage. Down there, need to retreat, and there go. In fact, might be a bit too late there. No, looks like they barely make it. Just very barely, and of course, Burasj right now is in fact completely unequipped for actually dealing with the looks. He's got the anti-tank grenade, he's got nothing to put a serious dent in, and there go caught laying down a mine. Just really nasty there. And I imagine here Oblivion's going to take full advantage of his tiny tank of terror to just further hurt Burasj as much as possible. There goes Shocks. In this case, he actually pops a smoke grenade ahead, realizing what's coming up. He tries to make it harder for his unit to get wiped there, at least take some nasty damage. But Burasj needs to take up, either take sideways to go for the support bomb company and get out a field gun, but something needs to happen. There you go, he takes upwards. More engineers working out to speed up the process would be good. He does have a few mines here and there, so the Lux does not have complete free movement. That is something.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
In fact, oh dear, he's being pretty bold here. Oblivion is being super bold. He's conducting some very aggressive reconnaissance into the base there of Burasj, trying to figure out what he's up to. He's probably worrying, is going for the support room company or the tank of the tank command. I need to know, and thusly he went in there. That could easily have gone wrong there, but in this case it did work out for Oblivion. But that could have gone very wrong very quickly. Also, a fun fact about the Panzer II, it was sort of more of a, well, development tank, if you will. It was not something we were meant to see combat, but due to the way the German industry was, they didn't have enough other tanks like the Panzer IIIs and Panzer IVs, so they forced basically put it into combat despite the Germans, only tanks used to get, acquainted with making tanks and designing tanks. So a little fun fact there, and obviously as the war progressed again, they sort of had to make do with some of the other bits, so the old tank looks are suddenly appearing, but it's a little fun detail there. Comes they're taking heavy damage. Anti-tank grenade there, damage to the engine, good work. Kuhlwagen being assaulted by shock troopers is shooting through the thin armour there. Kuhlwagen does succeed in surviving the encounter there with the shock troopers. T-70 light tank on the way there for Burasj. Looks pulling back. Repairs, we also got a battle group headquarters up here. And we have for Oblivion, breakthrough. And we actually got a Sturm officer there for him. German infantry doctrine rather emphasised the decision-making of junior officers and the likes. They were rather given a task and then they sort of had to figure out how to do it with the resources available to them, usually talking through with the superior officer before setting off, but generally it didn't mean, they had more flexibility, so change things as, fighting progressed, or if, they came forward to realise things were not how they're supposed to be, or just reported, they could take appropriate action to sort of deal with it. It did, of course, mean it put a lot of emphasis on the officers, and as the German lost more and more of the junior officers, it rather caused some problems there. Obviously, because they couldn't keep up with the replacement, for example, but also just had to rush it out, just had to make do with less of them, so it wasn't exactly a flawless system. But there you go, to push back here, folks a lot of trouble as well, and there you go, in fact, the entire squad wiped there by the T-70 light tank. Though generally even higher command officers got killed rather often in the German army since again they were also expected to be a bit hands-on. And in fact, by 1944, late 1945, it wasn't uncommon to see junior officers actually commanding, units above what they were supposed to. So you might have a lieutenant leading a full company, for example, or a captain leading a battalion, or a Hauptmann specifically. It's a little fun fact there as well. Their engineers have been caught by the looks. 15, 16 kills already. This Sturm officer is still alive. He's ready to do much there for the German Wehrfeld. Of course, he's supporting the Truppen with his officer aura, which basically means they are a bit more accurate and they shoot a bit faster, basically. I think we're talking like 11, 13% and 9% sort of increase there. Not huge, but again, makes a bit of difference over certain weapons. Plus, factor in the target them ability, and you can really get off some good damage if you know what you're doing. Luke's joining in as well. Getting that T-70 light tank repaired. Shock tools going out. No target them here from him though. Then again, might not need it here. But there you go, T-70 light tank again. There you go, shooting at the officer, the officer. If he can get the officer, he can usually cause the entire thing to retreat there, but he's going specifically with the Volksgrenadiers. I think again he should have dug on for that. That would just cause a collapse there. But I'll wait pulling back. You also got Panzerfusilier out here for Oblivion, sent in from the CoH2 Deutschland, I guess. Since the CoH2 Deutschland Division was for the most part the only division to have Panzerfusiliers. They were basically their name for Panzergrenadiers. Fun fact. But Shock 2 shot into the Panzerfusilier there. Retreat here. No attempt to target them or anything like that. Upon up north being grabbed overall. Burasj still in control of the map here versus Oblivion. Though we are noting Burasj has suffered quite a few infantry losses, actually supplemented them with a lot of shock troopers. But we got more Constabulary army for Burasj. Nothing further here from him though. And we got more Panzerfusilier for Oblivion, who's actually suffered quite a few losses amongst the Volksgrenadiers as well. So there we go, more G43s there. Looks being fixed up. Shock troopers are being engaged by Sturm Pioneers. Kuhlwagen doing ourselves veteran too, actually. Not bad there. Let's see if we can actually hit veteran free. The most will lose the Kuhlwagen if before it ever hits veteran free. It's actually been ages since we've seen a remotely veteran Kuhlwagen, to be honest. And go the looks. Volksgrenadiers officer really just a massive push here from Oblivion into the north there. 19th Panzer Division leading ahead here in the south. Shock troopers being gunned to bits as well. Pushed away halfway to veteran 3. Can he actually hit it? But then again, T-70 away there, looks like that might be the end. I mean, north again collapsing here. There you go, Sturm past some trouble. Kuban's not pulling back in time here. He might get the Sturmpanzer, he might get the Kuban, he might get both in fact, if he's not careful here. Oblivion got a bit of resources. He could consider going for a Puma to help counter the T-70. Or just try and take up and go for something else. KV-8 soon available here for Burasj and the 101st, the Rifle Division. Counter their push back. Starting to increase and seem like here that Oblivion is taking to blob tactics, which does mean his map control will not be that strong. Plus, of course, again, seeing as he's sending it around the officer, that also means, again, if you get the officer, you'll pretty much get the entire thing to retreat. It's a bit dangerous there, the game that Oblivion's playing at, to be honest. There you go, trucker ramming for Oblivion. Spare Panzer at quarters next. Almost 52 on the T-70 light tank. Troops reinforcing, healing up, or perhaps he's saving up for the KV-8 here. Interesting decision. Not a bad one. I mean, currently, Oblivion's only got a Panzerschreck and Arkadenmev to hold the KV-8. And considering those are both vulnerable to it, that could actually work out. Continuing ahead there. Looks moving in. South is not really seeing much attention there for Oblivion. He's focused on the centre north here. And there we go. We do see a KV-8 flamethrower tank there from Burasj. Running in there to burn out the fascists. But of several variants made on the KV-1 tank. The more common one in the later stages of war, though, would have been the KV-85, which basically was a KV tank with the 85 mm sort of gun and turret from the T-30-45 more or less. Reasonably heavily armoured, but also better guns, sort of an intermediary between the KV series and the IS series in terms of tank. But there, also note he's actually flanking about here. By the looks of it, tries to get behind there, but in this case finds nothing, except that Arkadenmev and quickly pulls back there. Also, Panzerschreck from the north, in fact, gets sandwiched there between enemy anti-tank weaponry. Not so good there for his KV-8 at all. Still a little bit lacking in the whole shooting up enemy tanks department. Look, there you go. Arkadenmev getting caught here. Can he get it? T-70 plus the KV-8. Burning away there. He's almost got it. Huge inferno engulfing the Arkadenmev for crew and wiped. Annihilated. There you go. He's getting a Puma now, actually. Not taking up. Instead, and there you go. Kuban hitting southwards again. Very close to veteran fleet. Troops moving up, rushing forward. Need to get that KV-8 repaired though. And either wreck that Arkadenmev or seize it for himself. If he gets it though, of course, that will help us in both the looks. And any Pumas that might arrive as well. The Puma's almost done there. Infantry charges forwards. Forces moving to the north. Need to retreat all of this quickly. Move straight for the fires here of the KV-8. 3 kills. 4 kills. Shock troops in the centre finding with a Sturmpanzer. KV-8 travels back there across the broken road. Jump on in close again. No, not really. Might help if they were actually moving forward, so they've been missed opportunity perhaps even. Away he managed to get the Arkadenmev under Oblivion's nose. Puma moves ahead. Panzer with the officers moving in from the centre. Shock troops going straight for the Kuban here. Could he actually get it this time around? That might just be too much man for Oblivion. Wow, he's getting really close to veteran defeat here with the Kuban. Could it actually happen? Could a veteran defeat Kuban actually happen in this match? I don't think we've seen that in years. At least that happened. Troops reinforcing. Oh no, never mind. Never mind. That Kuban was dead. And so, no, 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 God, God, so close. Same time pushing again. The officer leads the horde. Could stand to spread out. Has been a bit more and have the officer slightly further back. We'll go figure. KV-8 the raging up and deal with the fascists. Burn them. Right, before anything else just sits off there. Time for the mid-game analysis in terms of damage. Oblivion's ahead in terms of kills. He's ahead. I mean, he's playing versus the Soviets, so obviously they can soak up more damage. So that kind of makes sense. At the same time, Burasj is close there. So at the same time, he's not that far ahead in terms of army value. Oblivion and Burasj are actually surprisingly close to each other here, so that's interesting to note there. So it means there's things go easily both ways. Resource float-wise, close to each other. Points health-wise. Again, I mean, Burasj have been one sort of more leading, but now they're also really close to each other. So again, there's sort of options here for right now for both going each way. particularly where in fact has tagged up, so a few orbitals, for example, would really add some added firepower there to Oblivion. Plus he's got a ton of munitions, so a lot of mines from Steel Pioneers would really, I think, do a lot there to sort of slow down Burasj's vehicles and so on there. So that's really something Oblivion should be looking into. But otherwise, less blobbing. He's rather too keen on just holding up there. Of course, it gives him heavy firepower in one spot, but it does mean map control is not really within his reach very well. And considering here that Burasj does seem to be better to just avoiding it than just trying to play around it, really means Oblivion needs to change tactics in that department. Allows Mentor to operate a bit more freely, not completely scattered, but so they can cover a bit of better area, but at the same time they quickly move into support alongside the officer in case things get dicey. Otherwise, he does risk bleeding out of victory points this way. But again, Orbital Darden and possibly, I think, Church will go for a Panzer IV as quickly as possible would do him quite well there versus Burasj, but also mines, lots of mines. For Burasj, I mean, he could try and go for the IS-2, but I think that would be risky. I think Tech Up and some T-34-76, or at least go for some SU-76 before he tries to go for the IS-2 would be the sensible choice here for Burasj. More mines for him. Obviously, he's also got a ton of munitions. I mean, a lot of mines for him. A demo charge even could do a lot, in particular the way that Oblivion is playing. I mean, a demo charge right around there. Boom! Blob, be gone. GG. So, I mean, demo charge is just a bunch of mine. I think could also do a lot there for Burasj, but otherwise his tactics and sort of responding to this, I think, overall, not too bad. So, let's return to the fight and see what happens, of course. Let's see how it happens here when fighting gets tense. Roll straight into it. Grenades going off there as well. Trying to get the officer there. Almost like Pants is wiped here by the KV. Good work, good work. At the same time, he's laying mine there. Straight in front of the Puma though. Not the price idea. Unit was wiped out. Someone there go. Shock Troopers annihilated by the looks. 32 kills already. That thing's really done all the work there for Oblivion, I would say. That's practically half the kills it's already gotten. And that's just the looks Aufklärungspanzers. That's really impressive. Look at that cool. It's so close to eventually there. I wonder if it actually hit it. Almost got the T-70 there. Needs to be careful though, getting flanked here. KV moving up. Not switching over its gun. And T-70 down there just as hit Veteran 3. Sturm Panzer 6 to the KV, they're getting burned horribly. Shots are suppressed. Kulbach doing nothing. Troops enforcing. More Fulskers there arriving for Oblivion. He's once more on the back foot here versus Burasj on the 1 and 1st, the Rifle Division. SU-6 following up here. Help deal with all the vehicles and armour. And there goes Shock's being gunned down there by the looks, 34 kills. And there you go, Kulbach sets out again. Careful, careful. Can he hit it? And that match can hit then eventually 5 or 4, that would be amazing. That would be magical even. And you need to almost wipe. Need to be careful with the Kulbach. Please don't botch it. Oblivion, please don't botch it. I want to help not engaging in heavy cover like that. Oblivion, just a thought here. Pull it back. There we go. Get it out of there. Get it out of there. Work, Soul. Work. Nine, you. Plumbers. That was just a waste. Just hit Veteran 3. That's the first time in years I've seen a Veteran 3 Kulbach. And he just... Oblivion. They're firing away. The Kednev are cleared out by the officer and the Volksman is supporting him. Needs to be careful that they almost burn him with the KV Infantry 2-1. Looks at him with the flanking conscripts. Closing him at 38 kills. Nothing happening further down south. Puma moving down. And KV falling back. SU-608 support here. And looks pulling back there. 41 kills. That thing's a real killer here. An absolute slaughter machine.
For combat.
Quickly fixing up the KV-8 there. Moving up to Division 6. Bit close there. If he could get off an aim shot, then he could basically disable his gun for a bit of a while there and thusly deal with it further on. Possibly finish it off. Then we go. He's actually going for a Jagdpanzer. I think, considering the old circumstances, he's better off going for the Panzer IV. Even a Panther, I think a Jagdpanzer right now is a bit. I just don't really see a need for a Jagdpanzer IV, to be honest. The victory point, once again, he needs to get a better grip on the map. He's again just too focused on blubbing about it, just to small bits. But again, it just means he's far behind Burasj, so again, he needs to change up how he's playing this. Otherwise, it's going to end up GG very quickly. House are getting hammered by the edges of the 6. Yak Panzer almost done. Moving up, pushing southwards there. Good, keep it up. Rush in, and you can actually go in Yak Tigers, but I don't think we'll see that. Looks very close there to Veteran 3. And there we go, Veteran 3 on the looks. It's ultimately going to be towards Veteran 4 and Veteran 5. Almost like that, he's getting Veteran 2-1. Forces are kicking up in the house there. Panther exits the window. Shoot, Otto! Shoot! Oh, you're too late, Otto, you idiot. Okay, they're moving ahead here. Shock was taking heavy loss from the Panzer Fusilier and the officer. 11 kills there. They go. Yak Panzer shoots with his high velocity 75 with the gun. Bounces off the KV8 frontal armor. The Puma does not. There we go. They're penetrating it from the Yak Panzer on the KV8. Puma gets another one though. Veteran 2 there. Increased accuracy and rate of fire. Yak Panzer charging forward for Deutschland. Nice in the S16 there as well. Close again in Veteran 2-1. Southern victory point secured here. Needs to get the centre one as well. He can actually start begin bleeding out Burasj once more. Halfway to Veteran before they're all ready with the looks.
Armor car ready for action. Yes.
What is it? We are ready for anything.
Seems like he's definitely playing for the IS-2 by now. Though I still think you should get at least some more troops out of something else. Maybe a sniper. But he is still really low on anti-tank weaponry. Meanwhile, we got Obersoldat on the way there for Oblivion. And the South Steel Empire versus conscripts. Akadmev hidden away there, but spotted nonetheless because Sergei wanted to prove his courage. Look at this, I am so much more manly than you are. Just look at all the bullet holes. 44 kills.
The enemy has cut off a sector. Stand by, crew. Prepare yourself.
45. And there you go, another Salter Kate takes a direct hit from the Yak Panzer 4. Burning away the troop shots we can get as well. Shot bounces this time around. Nothing further following up here though. Minimise a bit the effect there. The K8 moving ahead there, go down to close half health already. Yak Panzer close to Veteran 2-1. And there you go, Veterans in for the Yak Panzer. In the south comes they're holding out against the looks, but not much longer. 48 kills, need to retreat. Almost Veteran 4 there on the looks, which increases its range. 49. Again, if they're caught in a bad position as well. Seems like Burasj is floundering a bit here versus Oblivion. Veteran 2 in the S6, but halfway to 82 then the Yak Panzer. And there you go, mine on the Puma. Heavy engine damage, but he can't quite go after it due to the Yak Panzer covering that area, and he's in fact cloaking it up now. And there you go, Veteran 4 for the looks wipes out the contra there. Burasj much as slow retreating, so Veteran 4 there, 51 kills. 51 kills in that little thing. Real killer there. Orbison sitting up there, LMG-34, Yak Panzer pulling back there for repairs. Infantry moving forward to the northern areas, the northern bits. And he's going for the support and company there, realising he needs something else up there. Good work, finally realising that. KV8 setting up close to Veteran 2 actually. Sometimes I've seen a Veteran 2 KV8 to be honest, at least I have. And he's going for double mortars. Double mortars, that's a player who does use his infantry like Oblivion does, it actually can be quite effective. Since they just, you know, plummet down there again on the close clustered up infantry, so that's mortars could be quite effective versus Oblivion's currently infantry playstyle. He could actually decimate him quite a bit there, so we'll have to see of course that works out, but I suspect it might work out quite well. Of course they're being burned up with the KV8 horribly. Yak Panzer flanking in there. Bet you did it for the KV8, good, be careful. Penetrating hit there, almost 52 on the Yak Panzer. And in the south there, looks dealing with the conscripts there. 53 kills. Again, method spotting again because what is it with those people and just having someone stand in front there looking all heroic and then getting himself killed? Almost got the looks there. Mortar crews ready. No, certainly not a good engagement there for Burasj versus Oblivion. And overall he's got control of a few victory points, but again, you sort of notice again his map control is surprisingly tenuous. Again, he's just sort of holding, blobbing up here. Meaning, essentially, he's probably relying on his light vehicles to maintain map control there. So where to somehow, bait them into a kill zone. He could quickly, clip the wings of Oblivion, forcing them to rely more on the ungainly blob then, to sort of deal with it that way. And again, that way you just crush Oblivion, because he could probably not the victory points if he sort of handles it correctly. Okay, well, let me fix it up. S16 hits the Yak Panzer. So close to Veteran to one more hit or something like that, and he's going to hit it. Which we need to be tougher and see farther. KV8 there fixed up. Kedmeth moving ahead. Yak Panzer cloaking up and getting out of there. Double mortars ready to plummet death from above onto any German infantry that gets too close here. But right now, Burasj is certainly in a very awkward position. Yeah, that's pretty much just a blob there. There's no real sort of attempt to just slightly using it tactically, not saying, this isn't just a march formation specifically. So yeah. Mortar sending up the KV8 ready as well. Infantry moving ahead, mortars firing. Going to catch it. H6 firing as well there. First shot flubs quite heavily. Again, Yak Panzer moving up. Kedmeth ready to shoot. Shoots, misses. Needs to shoot regularly now. Yak Panzer opening up the KV8. Kedmeth misses again. There goes, shoots. Penetrating on the Yak Panzer. Veteran 2 by the way there. Shoots and added. Another penetrating hit there. Down to less than half health. Good work. Good work. Almost 23 there. We got artillery raining down here. Breakthrough on the point here. Forcing them to take Kedmeth down. Trying to get out the fuel point to lead to lay the bleed here. Shock was a bit of trouble as well. Giant to the end. Shock was forced to retreat through the break. Assault artillery there. Smoke going down there just in the nick of time to ensure they don't get annihilated. And mortars just firing away. They're probably good at this barrage around here, actually. As I can see, this barrage helps sort of catch him with a higher rate of fire just briefly. Don't think he'll be doing that. Shock's reinforcing. Just going repairs. KV8 as well. Veterans 1 there. 2 kills on the mortar. Also down there taking some nasty casualties. Blob splits up a bit there. Halfway to Veteran to flee on the Yak Panzer. More rate of fire would certainly benefit him, and plus mobility. It is rather rare to see. Engineers on the way. Having lost some of them, and the others are near reinforcement. Reinforcement also close to Veteran to flee there.
What is it?
Combat engineers are standing by.
Slightly spending out his troops now though, perhaps realising he can't just rely on the blob, but again he's defending a large amount of territory, but he's in essence only defending here, which does make sense to a certain extent if he just keeps that in mind then. But of course it does mean he's continuing the southern part of the map, so of course we can't sort of stick to that, where we try to hold it all anyways. Mortar fire there. Getting a few more kills, but not quite the kills you want. They're getting southwards, going supporting. Looks like he might be expecting them just to dispatch a light vehicle and then hope to catch him with these 6 knocking it out. They're using its high rate of fire and good damage. With its high rate of fire, that is, to quickly knock it out any light vehicles. And I believe it's going for the Panther next to Panther 4. It's actually trying to aim for a King Tiger. Because considering the overall situation, I think some medium armor would benefit more from it than a heavy tank. Another push towards the north, they get supported by the mortars and the Kedmeth as engineers. At the same time, the 8-6 opening up the looks. Maybe actually a diversion here to draw away attention from. Now there you go. Mortars quickly wipe out one squad there. Good work there. Looks to take heavy damage from the south from the S6. He's not paying attention. It's 2 folks in the north. There you go. Looks down. Veterans the S6 got it. Good work there. Struppers was firing in though. Veteran 2 there.
Double your efforts.
Trying to get the mortar to silence them. Most of the players are from trees though. Yak Panzer shooting up there, KV8 almost knocked out, need to pull back, still managed to push back. Then in the south they got shock troops, the Sturm Pioneers almost getting knocked there as well. Wasn't paying attention. So there we go, quite a few kills there. Full Burasj all of a sudden versus Oblivion. And again the double mortars just keep firing away there, doing a bit of damage and possibly getting some kills. All of a sudden Oblivion's position is a lot weaker, Puma heading southwards, apparently having not learned the lesson of the looks. Or perhaps getting desperate, who knows, but however he's rushing down the Puma unsupported. And again, remember we have an S6 nearby, so you can quickly know I'm not on the Puma as well there. Good hit. There we go, almost knock out the Puma. Pop smoke, get out of there, we go. So all of a sudden things have taken an ugly turn there for Oblivion from a brief moment, looking like he's, got it all under control. So now map control is once more vanishing between his fingers like sand. Soviet sand. And there you go. IS-2 around here for Burasj, adding in some heavy armor of his own, which he can get faster than Oblivion with the King Tiger. Again, Panther, some of that might benefit him more here now, in particular, since that's going to be up faster now than a King Tiger. Plus, going to have more effects, I don't know. There you go, Orbison punches under the storm of his command. He's still not using target them, and he's not really been using mines or anything like that. That's really been, I think, another mistake there by Oblivion so far. He's flooding so much munitions. There you go, IS-2 moving up there. German infantry in a lot of Scheisse. Yak Panther flanks though. Very close to F-23 there. There you get that. That would certainly help them a bit. Boomer good to go again. Shot bounces the cannon out on the end, does not bounce off the Yak Panther's frontal armour. There you go, almost 23, but need to pull back there. Undo, cautious movement, there we go. Stukas was firing, and almost got the cannon, not quite. 100 points left here for Oblivion. Nicht gut, nicht gut. Nergars 2 setting up there, not exactly damaged a lot there by the Yak Panther point engaging. They got Panther engaging, penetrating, Kuma moving up as well. Need more support here in the area. Aim shot there. Misses though. Engine 6 opens up as well, almost guarded. Counter-attacking into the centre. IS-2 moves forward nonetheless. Roughly half health here. Engine 6 good support with a bit of artillery. Or the KV back in action as well. There you go, forces in the house. Pops out just a tick of time before they get lit on fire. 26 kills, almost 53 on the KV-8. I don't think I've ever seen a KV-8 that's different in some time. Well, not ever, but in ages. There we go, 29 kills.
The enemy has 75 points remaining. You appear suited for command.
A massive inferno here engulfing the German infantry retreats. So close to the infantry and the Yak Panther, so close. Is he going for the Yak Tiger instead, or is he actually playing for the King Tiger? Because honestly, part of me thinks the Yak Tiger might be better because he's going to be out there faster. He's down to, 60 points or so. He needs to attack there. He can't afford, again, to sit and wait for a King Tiger. Flares being popped up here, I think, by Burasj. Yep. Just to give an idea where his opponent is. Prepare. Good work there. Reconnaissance is always of paramount. And of course, also makes it easy for the artillery to hit the targets. It's a good work there by Burasj. Kubang on the way, and he's very much going for the King Tiger there. Also, every point he's guarded more or less by units, and that's it. Oblivion can't just rush for any VPs actually, compared to what Burasj could do. Of course, Burasj has a better understanding of map control here. Caveman going for the orbital unfortunate. R2 saying out again, repaired up. Puma under fire here, needs to be careful. Yak Panther needs to do something here. Misses at point blank range, not good there, Reinhardt. Misses again or fails to penetrate. Got him Himmel. Flanked by the IS-2, but there you go, Veteran needs to pull out there. Drop the cautious movement. Penetrating it there, halfway to Veteran 4. Now then, that's a hit here from the IS-2. 8 points left, he's finally got the King Tiger, but again, it's too late. He's already bleeding out victory points. He's been fast here. Speed is of the essence, yet Oblivion never quite seemed to caught on to that. And there you go, GG. It looked good at some point for him, but ultimately, though, he was just too sluggish, too blobbish, overall too ungainly versus the much more agile and dexterous Burasj, who while certainly striking a few times there as well, ultimately came through because, well, he understood map control better than Oblivion. So, I mean, in that sense, map control does matter, and that department, blobs aren't very good at exerting map control here. So that was really one of Oblivion's bigger issues. Factoring, he barely uses munitions. That I think was also one of the bigger mistakes there. He could have done a lot more with it. I mean, he made some good moves here and there. I mean, it was nice to see, a bit of show obviously being utilised. He just could have done better with them as well. He could have flanked more overall. I mean, the looks obviously was well handled, did a lot of damage, but again was ultimately baited into a death trap here with the SN6 swelling there nice and pretty. So overall, I mean, Burasj just played better than Oblivion. And overall just sort of shine through there. Though it was close to time, but again, the mortars certainly helped counter Oblivion's blob as well. I mean, had he just, not gone for the King Tiger. He probably would have stood a better chance. But actually won here. But again, he decided to it when he really could. And that was just really terrible prioritization there by Oblivion. Again, a Yak would have done more there. Just, Panthers or Panzer Force. Just something that could hit the field sooner. And that way, pressure back Burasj. So yeah, lesson in map control amongst other things, but also prioritization. And of course, what sort of equipment can do when properly well handled, which includes the KV-8 that was really devastating as well. So I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. I hope it gives you ideas for matches. If it did, subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, send a replay or provide some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Dancing. Cheers, thank you for watching. Hope to see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye.